Welcome back to the Optimized Career Solutions YouTube channel. I'm Kara Dennison, hopefully your favorite career coach. And today we are going to be talking about how you can get ahead in your career with a little help from your friends. So this month we are talking about falling in love with your career again. And if you're feeling a little stagnant in your career and you want to get ahead, well, this week, that's what we are talking about. On our podcast yesterday, the Career Advancement Academy podcast with my co-host, husband and partner in business, Jack, we talked about how you can get ahead leveraging your strengths. And we give you some really cool tips and resources in order to help you find out what your strengths are. So if you're trying to figure out, what am I really good at? How can I really leverage that to get ahead of my career? You definitely want to check out that episode. And today we're going to be talking about how I can get ahead with a little help from my friends. I love me a good Beatles reference, so I hope you do too. And let's talk about how we can go ahead and do that. We're going to be talking about leveraging cross-functional collaborations, mentorships, all of that good stuff. So let's dive on in. We're going to talk first about mentorships. Listen, mentorships are incredible. If you have someone that you're thinking about asking to be a mentor, what is stopping you? I know it can be really nerve-wracking to ask someone that you admire if they could be a mentor for you, but it's a really, really great idea. In fact, according to Forbes, mentees, those are someone who has a mentor, are promoted 5 times more often than those without mentors. So if you are looking to get ahead, this is a great way. So what is a mentor? A mentor is someone at work or in your industry, someone who kind of knows what you're looking to do in your career, who can guide and help you. It's sort of like a coach or a trusted advisor at work. They have more experience. They can offer you guidance, advice, and support. Mentors can really help identify and nurture your strengths. They can provide guidance, they can provide encouragement, and they give you valuable perspectives because they've been there, right? So they can spot your strengths, they can spot maybe your weaknesses or some blind spots, and they help you use your strengths in your job, right? They can also give you some advice on how to handle some challenges, and they can help you grow in your career. Now, how does a mentor work? Well, the really good news is that you guys get to figure that out together, right? You get to make this mentorship customized to what you're really looking for. Maybe you meet weekly, maybe you meet monthly, maybe you only meet for a couple of months, right? A mentor really is not going to just tell you what to do. They're going to listen to your ideas. They're going to listen to the challenges and obstacles you're facing, and they're going to help you find solutions. For instance, if you're unsure how to handle a project, a situation with your boss or colleague, they can share their experiences and offer insights that might help you figure out the best approach. Now, when it comes to how often you meet, etc., that, like I said, the good news is that you guys get to figure it out yourself. So let's start at the very beginning. Let's find the right mentor. Think about someone that you admire and respect either at work or in your industry. Maybe it's someone that you met at a networking event or someone you used to work for. It could be a manager, a senior colleague, someone in a different department, etc. Don't be afraid to ask them if they'd be willing to be your mentor. Here's a little secret and a little tip. Most people are actually flattered by the request and they're happy to help, right? They probably have had mentors that help them get somewhere in their career, and it really actually does feel good to give back and help someone progress in their career. You can ask to meet them once a quarter. You can ask to meet them once a month. You can ask them what works best for them. You can ask, hey, can we be in a mentorship just for 3 months and we meet weekly? You can ask them what works best for them. Hey, can I email you when I have a problem? Could we meet monthly, right? Whatever works for the two of you. If you're unsure, what I would ask is, hey, do you mind if we can be in a mentorship? We could start for a year. Would you mind if we met monthly, right? And then see what they say from there. Having a mentor can absolutely be a game changer. This is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make the most out of your abilities and to really learn from someone who's been where you are. And that's invaluable, right? Here's another way to really help increase your capabilities, your skills, and to advance in your career. Have you ever worked with other people in different departments in your company? If not, teaming up with colleagues from various departments or specialties to work on a project or to solve a problem is like bringing together a group of experts, each with their unique skills. This is invaluable experience because when you collaborate with diverse teams, you're exposed to new perspectives and ideas. You get new ideas to be creative with when working with these different teams as well, and new perspectives. And what's really exciting about this too is that you all are facing the same problem or project, and you get to see how other people with different mindsets, right? Maybe you're in a creative field and you're looking to work with someone who's more in a logical or mathematical or scientific type field or tech field, right? And they're going to approach that problem from a different perspective. Seeing how people approach something from different perspectives starts to expand your mindset and your viewpoint so that you can start seeing things from other people's perspective. This is not only a huge emotional intelligence skill booster, but a strategic one as well. Look for opportunities like company-wide initiatives or projects that require a mix of talents and volunteer for them. A good example would be joining a DEI advisory group or a women's group if you're in something like that, or if they have a professional development group or a book club, something like that, where you are able to meet in a container with different people from different departments. Sometimes you might need to be the one that takes that first step, right? And propose an idea that requires cross-departmental collaboration. If you don't have a DEI advisory group or an employee advisory group, maybe go to HR and suggest one and put one together. Sharing your interest in collaborating with other teams to your manager or to the project leader also shows your initiative for growth and has you kind of standing out as someone who's looking to advance in their career. Not only does working with different teams help the company, but it allows you to grow professionally, and it's a chance to really learn new skills and network. Now, all of a sudden, your network is growing in so many different ways for you to be able to have that long-term career growth as well. Because think about it, you're building relationships that are lasting. You're connecting with those people on LinkedIn, right? And as you're growing throughout your career and potentially being in job searches as you grow, those are people that you can call on and expand in your network as well. Continuous learning, adaptation, all of these things are really, really important when it comes to advancing in your career, right? Continuously developing, cross-functional mentorship. These are the things that not everyone is doing. So if you are wanting to advance in your career, if you're putting your career as a high level of importance in your life, these are really going to be huge ways to do that. Speaking of continuous learning, becoming a mentor is a really great way to do that as well. Now, obviously, we talked about the great benefits of having a mentor, but have you ever thought of being one? Becoming a mentor isn't just about teaching others or answering questions. It's a unique opportunity for your own personal and professional growth. When you mentor someone, you share your expertise, but you also open yourself up for different viewpoints. You also fortify your own skills. This is a leadership opportunity, a coaching opportunity. I have 2 Forbes articles about the coaching leadership style and how this coaching leadership style is the new leadership style that is going to be desired by the younger generations, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, that are coming up. If you do not know or are uncomfortable with coaching and you are a leader, I highly recommend breaking that seal and getting used to coaching in a one-on-one environment, in a mentorship environment. Again, mentoring is a two-way street. It's not about that mentee coming to you and just asking questions and you providing an answer. When you guide your mentee, you also gain insights into new industry trends, fresh ideas, different ways of thinking from potentially a younger generation. It's a synergy, it's a dynamic interplay, and this is a great way for both you and the mentee to continue your personal and professional development. As you're mentoring, you're continuously exposed to new methods and ideas that can further your growth. So absolutely prepare yourself to be a good mentor by staying informed, being open to learning, right, from the mentee as well, and setting clear goals for the mentorship. I highly recommend, if this is something that you feel ready to do, if you're like, I'm ready to be a mentor and I'd like to try, reach out within your organization. Consider professional networks, consider formal mentorship programs, or take a look within your organization or your network and see who might be a little junior to you that is a high achiever, who's ambitious, who might benefit from a mentorship with you, and ask them, hey, are you looking for a mentor? I think I have some great advice and some great experiences of my career that would be of benefit to you and your career growth. Are you looking for a mentor, right? I think this is a fantastic idea, and you'll be surprised at the growth that you'll learn as a mentor. Listen, all of these things, by mentoring people, cross-functional collaboration, and finding a mentor, are huge things. The other thing that I want to also point out there is networking, right? We talk about networking when it comes to a job search all the time, right? Building those relationships, seeking the employee referral, reaching out to people in your industry, but it's really important to continue networking even when you're not in a job search. By networking with other individuals, what's really great about this is you get to learn and talk to people who are in different organizations, but still within your same industry. Why is this important, and why is this such a great idea? Well, you get to increase your innovation, you get to get fresh perspectives, you get fresh ideas, different strategies, because you're talking to different people who are in different organizations and doing different things, but have the same common language. This is going to make you more strategic. It's going to increase your emotional intelligence, your self-awareness, and it allows you to see things from different perspectives. So I absolutely highly recommend either attending networking events or going on LinkedIn and seeing who's in your network, who's posting on LinkedIn about things in your industry that are really resonating with you, and reach out to them. A simple way to do it is, if someone posts on LinkedIn about something that resonated with you, comment or message them and say, hey, so-and-so, this really resonated with me. I have some really great opinions about this, as it's something I'm working on. I think it would make sense for us to get connected. Are you free such and such day for a 10-minute networking call? Let me know what works for you, right? This is a really, really great thing to do. And again, not a lot of people are doing it. The people who are doing it are the people at the top, right? The leaders who have worked their way up, and they've done it through networking. They've done it through building these relationships. And so what I will go back to is the title that we put here. I get ahead with a little help from my friends. And I know it's kind of a cheesy, jokey title, but the reason why I put it here is because of the fact that in this day and age, it is very hard to get ahead when you're alone. And it feels scary to ask for help. But I will tell you, after working with thousands of executives, they all say the same thing. It is scary to ask for help. It is scary as heck to ask for help. But when they are asked for help, it is actually an ego boost. When people and professionals are asked for help, it feels good. It makes them feel like they are an expert and they have value to provide. And so if you remember anything, remember this: when you ask someone for help, they may say no, but they may say yes, and they might actually feel really good about it. And that will help you get further. And when you are advancing, you can turn around and reach your hand back and help others as well. And so this is how people get ahead, and there's enough for all of us to get ahead. And so I highly recommend that that is something that you think about in this year, 2024, because networking, mentorships, cross-functional collaboration, these are really big things that people who are advancing in their career are doing. If you want to advance in your career and you're looking to do it in a job search by leaving the place that you're at, we're the ones that you're going to want to work with. We've helped thousands of people do it. We've written over 5,000 resumes. I've reviewed over 500,000 resumes in my career. I'm a senior professional in human resources. I'm certified in that. And it's something that I'm really passionate about. I actually really love writing resumes and helping people find out what their zone of genius is and helping them get there. I really, really love it. And so you get a free consultation with either myself or Jack, my husband and co-partner, at www.optimizecareers.com. We would love to speak with you and see how we can help you out. We'll have the link below in the description for you to check that out. But I would also love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments about if you're going to be looking for a mentor this year. I would love to hear about it. And I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next week.